everyone. How are you doing? Good to see you. We're happy to be here with you. This is a special few 5 songs for you, our friends in Fort Myers and other parts. And we're just happy to be with you and hope you're doing well. And here we go.
What brought you here today? What perils seem to mark your way? Was there wind? Were there fires? Did you give in to old desires? Did you rise? Did you fall? Was there anything at all? Was there anything at all? What did you learn along the way? Who did you meet? What did you say? Were your eyes open wide? Did you see the other side? Did you bleed? Did you sin? Would you do it all again? Would you do it all again? She was fine, that's just a little cough.
Yeah.
One thing about light, it's always new. It's at the speed of light that I see you. When it shines on your face, all the gravity's erased. Sometimes red or silver blue, everyone's a different hue. Everyone's a different hue. What brought you here today? What perils seem to mark your way? Was there wind? Were there fires? Did you give in to old desires? Did you rise? Did you fall? Was there anything at all? Was there anything at all? Was there anything at all? Was there anything at all?
Hey, thank you. We can hear you.
I can hear that. Oh, and thank you up in the balcony. Thank you. I'm going to look at the camera and make sure it's still working. We had a little problem with it a little while ago. On take one. Looks like we're still rolling.
All right. Well, we're glad you're still here. We're going to share with you a song called Walking Down My Street. And I'm looking out our window right here, and that's our street in front of our home in Duluth, Minnesota. And we love it here so much. It's beautiful. It's drizzling and it's gray, and I love those colors. I think it's beautiful. And right behind us, Hawk Ridge, and it's just this song was written. I wrote this song called "Walking Down My Street," and I call it "My Street." But it was written just about the simple pleasure and joy of walking down your street. So.
I've only been in this house for 15 years, so it's not my street yet. But we have a little. After this drizzle, it's going to be raining very hard, and then it's going to be snowing. And they're thinking we make it up to 6 inches of snow by tomorrow morning. So that'll be fun to check out.
It will.
Which wouldn't be such a big deal because we have about 2 feet of snow in some places in our backyard right now still.
We'll just let the puppies out the back door and they'll just go.
Maybe when we're done, we'll just take the camera and show out the window.
That'd be great.
Yeah, introduce you to our puppies
Maybe.
And things like that.
Depending on how the room looks.
Something worth. We're only doing one set, which is very unfortunate because all of our good songs are in the second set. Here goes Kate with Walking Down My Street.
All right.
You may have noticed we just posted this on Facebook today. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As I'm walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and this love are here for me right now. Hawk's kettle in the sky, they're getting ready to fly down south before the first snow flies. Is this real or is this just a good dream? Walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and love are here for me. Walking down my street, sun shines on the bright white snow, the ice is getting thin on the edges of the sidewalk as it crunches under my boots. Apples cling to a barren tree, dark red against a blue sky. I'm smiling, I'm crying, and I'm alive. Is this real or is this just a good dream? Walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and love are here for me. Walking down my street. Sing. As I look down to our lake, I see the oar boats all lined up, and the Coast Guard cutter is breaking through the ice. Is this real or is this just a good dream? Walking down my street, I can hardly believe that this life and love are here for me. Walking down my street, thinking of you, my friend. You're gone, but you're here with me. Walking down my street, walking down my street, walking down my street.
Well, there we go, walking down my street. So what's going on with our camera is that we're using Kate's smartphone, and her smartphone, when you're in selfie mode, won't flip it around so it looks right. Everything will be backwards. And you've seen a lot of left-handed guitar players on the internet lately, and we thought, let's not do that. Even if it sacrificed the fact that we can't even see what you're seeing on the camera right now. I have to look around it once in a while, make sure it's still running. So I'm going to do it
All right.
right now.
How are we? Are we still there?
We're still there.
Okay.
So we thought we'd share a duet with you because we love doing duets.
You might know this one.
You might know this one. Probably don't know all these songs. This is a song called Old Fences. I normally play harmonica on it, but not this time. That's okay because I suck at it anyway.
Half the time.
Yeah, half the time, yeah. I like old fences where they've fallen into disrepair. A few slats missing and the wood is weathered bare.
Old fences bring to me a sense of time, of history, stretched between the posts of faded memories.
Nothing lasts forever. It'll all fall down like wood and stone and metal, returning to the ground. No, nothing lasts forever, except the finest kind, like the joy I feel when you're on my mind. I like those old stone walls built along a woodland road, cracks and moss growing up and down each side.
I like those stone walls too, an iron gate to let us through, down a path into a world that's out of view. But
Nothing lasts forever. It'll all fall down like wood and stone and metal, returning to the ground. Oh, nothing lasts forever, except the finest kind, like the joy I feel when you're on my mind. Walls and fences all about, they keep it in and they keep it out. They let you know how life has been. Sometimes they're best for straddling.
Built by kids and cattle kings with twisted wire and secret things. Safety lies behind the line. What's yours is yours and mine is mine. But
Nothing lasts forever. It'll all fall down like wood and stone and metal, returning to the ground. Oh, nothing lasts forever, except the finest kind, like the joy I feel when you're on my mind. There's a joy I feel when you're on my mind.
All right.
There you have Old Fences, our duet, one of our duets. So some of you that know us well, like maybe Jay and Adele and Alice and Trish and Roy and Kim, might be thinking, why does Bill have such long hair? It's because the barbershops are all closed. And I'd like to say that would be my excuse, but it's not true. I'm growing my hair out, and
Yes, you are.
I want to be like Roy. No, I'm doing it because I'm auditioning for a role and in a theater event for next fall, and the audition is going to be coming up at the end of April, I think. And so I thought the role calls for long hair, so I thought I might as well grow it out and
We'll see how it
get
works
into the
out.
audition. If it doesn't work, off it goes.
I have barrettes and I have hair holders, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. She'll be doing
I
my hair
might change
for me.
things up. But it's great to be doing this because I thought this might be a little challenging, maybe, especially with the dogs here. But to know that you are there and we know who you are, it's actually not so difficult. We wish, of course, that we could see you live, but we're enjoying this because I know you're there. So good to see you. And as you know, you might know me pretty well. I love being in the. I'm a nester, so I really like being home. So I'll just adjust my necklace here. This was a gift that was given to me from a very special person.
We've been out walking a lot. Back in January, my new supplementary insurance company sent me an email saying I could get a free Fitbit watch. So I've got one right there. And I started walking while we were at Oscar Shira Park, as you know, in Osprey, and I started walking pretty much 8 to 10 miles a day. And so which is remarkable. I was getting in over 20,000 steps sometimes. And then I thought back to January, well, how things have changed so much for me, because now I'm getting 10 to 20,000 steps a day, and back in January, I was just in a 12-step program.
Oh, right. I remember that pretty well. You're doing great, Bill. All right. So here's a sing-along that we are sure you know this song called Floodwaters, and of course we want to just talk a little bit about where we are and our hopes and dreams and having friends and family and loved ones with us at this challenging time. And we hope the song Floodwaters will just encourage you to sing with us.
If you petted her with your foot the whole time, then she wouldn't bark probably.
I'm trying. See? My leg.
It's weird because they weren't doing this at all till today. Well, one of the things is nobody's driving by anymore. Everybody's walking by and they're all talking because they're 6 feet apart and you have to talk loud.
All right, so sing Sing along with us.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away.
You've been torn from your home on the high ground all alone, watching as the waters rise, as the tears fall from your eyes. Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away.
memories you kept in frames, things you thought would never change. Your mourning what was never said, now it's washed along the riverbed. Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away.
Yes, there's a song you used to sing, sweet Redeemer rescuing. Lift your head and sing it now. The sun is breaking through the clouds. Don't go
Down by the bridge, stay up high on the ridge. Don't let those floodwaters carry you away.
There's a
Song you used to sing before you lost everything. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away. Don't let those floodwaters take your song away. Thank you, and thank you up in the balcony. Thank you, and on the main floor here. In the side booths too. We're going to be doing our last song. Before we do, I'll tell you a little bit about in the description below this video is going to be a place where you can a tip jar kind of a thing for PayPal, and all of us musicians have lost all of our income for now anyway. And we've had all of our shows from the middle of March until the end of April at this point canceled, and some more that are going to be canceled coming up, I think. And so we have other things we do. We build living walls, and but everybody's kind of on a hiatus as far as buying stuff like that. And so any support you can give us would be greatly appreciated. And Monday night. Monday night we're going to have our first ever streaming concert. Now this is a recorded video, and but it'll be very similar to our concert we're going to have on Monday, except for we'll have more songs, and we're going to try streaming for the first time. So if you'd like to listen to that, it's going to be 8 o'clock Eastern time, and you can get it through our Facebook page. If you want to email me and to get a link to that instead, if you don't have Facebook, you can still watch it. And you can just email me at bill@billandkateisles.com. I'll hold a link for that as well down in the description. And I think that's about it. Violet. I don't know what it is.
Come here, Violet.
She's really adorable, honest.
I'll let you see her.
So we're going to finish up with Hobos in the Roundhouse. That's our most requested song, a true story about my grandfather. And maybe by Monday, when we do the streaming, we will have acquired my grandfather's clock that he used in the Roundhouse. I didn't know it existed until I got an email from a cousin who had it, and he said, I think you should have it because you have the song. So he sent it from Colorado to a friend in Duluth who hand carried it back from Colorado, and I hope there's no residue on it. And then I'm going to hopefully get that from him by Monday, and we'll have a chance to show that during the video. So when we get done with this song, we'll give you a little quick look out the window. I see a few snowflakes, or maybe something going by. No, those are probably just leaves blowing down.
They did that before we went to, anyway. Okay.
So I know the leaves fell in the fall, but they're still blowing around out there. It's very windy here today. They're expecting some huge waves on our lake, which is only a mile. We're only a mile from Lake Superior. So here's Hobos in the Roundhouse. From 7 to 7 every night of the week, fixing trains in the roundhouse. I work on my feet, and I told my children, I hope the bed bugs don't bite. And I got hobos sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. From Akron and Hinckley, and Prairie du Chien, they are soldiers and lawyers. I believe what they're saying, and I'll rouse them at 4 and they'll head down the line. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Good night, my hobos, rest your vagabond heads on your old knapsack pillows, in your gunny sack beds. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Well, they hired a new man to work as a guard. Every morning at sunrise, he checks out the yard. But for now, I won't trust him, though he seems pretty nice. 'Cause I got hobos sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Good night, my hobos, rest your vagabond heads on your old knapsack pillows, in your gunny sack beds. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Well, I asked my Savior, what should I do if I'm caught helping hobos? My job could be through. And I heard the answer so clear and so bright. Are my hobos sleeping in your roundhouse tonight? Good night, my hobos, rest your vagabond heads on your old knapsack pillows, in your gunny sack beds. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. For a few stolen hours, you'll be alright. My hobo's sleeping in the roundhouse tonight. Good night, boys. Well,
Good
thank you
night.
for listening. Now
Great to see you.
You may have noticed Kate was doing the correct coughing to that elbow,
Yes.
like that. And then when you see somebody you don't know, yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
So we're going to grab the microphone here, and we're going to grab the camera.
Just show the
And
window.
just
Now,
show
there's a
out
lot
the
of mess in
window.
here. We have to show the dog.
Yeah, this is a lot. We had to move a